This video is for all the late bloomers out there who feel like they're really behind in life and that they're not following the script that society has laid out for us. Today, I want to go really in depth on a topic that I briefly touched upon in one of my most recent Substack posts. Please check out my Substack. I've been writing there for like 2 years now. I'm pretty consistent. And this channel will sort of like highlight a lot of the topics that I do talk about over on my Substack. So if you like Substack or like reading, please go check it out. I have a ton of articles there for you to reference. But anyways, this post actually did really well. And when I say really well, I mean like 16 likes, per. So that's a pretty big deal for Elmo. So I'm really excited about it. And I wanted to talk more in depth about it because it is really something I've been dealing with a lot and had to really like come to accept where I am in life. And I know that a lot of people are going through this too. So I'm 31 years old, and for the past like 18 months, like I feel like since I've turned 30, I've just been sort of overthinking about where I'm at in life and feeling like everyone around me is subscribing to these timelines. And I feel like it's so frustrating. As soon as you hit 30, there's like so much expectation of like, you're a real adult now and you're supposed to be doing all these things in life. There is so much that society places on you as soon as you hit your 30s that it's like, oh, you should have that figured out by now. Like you're not in your 20s anymore. Like it's time to settle down.
Time to settle down.
I just feel like there's so many societal norms that just feel so suffocating. And it's just like, if you don't have a home, if you're not done with school, if you're not, super clear on your career path, if you're not partnered, if you don't have kids, if you're not getting married, like if you still, God forbid, you want to still go out and party sometimes, it's like they look at you like you're crazy. And it's just like, not all of us have to live the same life and have to follow this structure of what your 30s are supposed to look like. And I've never really subscribed to timelines. Like I feel like genuinely really young. And it's not even because of the pandemic. Like I know a lot of people are like, oh, the pandemic took like 5 years off our lives or whatever, which like I actually do genuinely feel like a 26-year-old. But besides the point, I just feel like 30, 31, gonna be 32 in October. Like I'm still young. And it's like we don't have to have this checklist of things done just because we're in our 30s. Like the script that they put on us, like that you're supposed to be this super stable adult, you're supposed to have it all figured out, you're supposed to have all of these things completed by now, is absolutely ridiculous. And it actually like makes me so crazy sometimes because I end up falling for it. Like I start to question my own decisions in life. Like I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Like everyone's getting married around me. Like I'm still single. Like I've been single for so long. Like, and people will say things like, oh, I don't want to be like an older parent or like whatever. And I'm like, well, some of us like don't have a choice. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know when these things are going to happen for me. And I don't want to live my life feeling shamed that they haven't happened. And I feel like that for so many people, it's like, if you're not in a place in your career you want to be, if you're in your 30s, you still don't know what you want to be when you grow up, it's like, that's fine. Like, I just feel like we have so much life to live. And it's like, it's just so maddening how people make us feel like we're so behind and that we're not living life correctly just because we're not on the same timeline as everyone else. Like, this is my life. I have to wake up every morning and be okay with my decisions. Like, I can't just follow this like societal script that y'all want me to follow. Like, I'm not just going to get married to someone who's not the right person for me. Like I'd rather wait and like find the love of my life, like a real life partner that I'm going to be happy with. Like I don't want to get divorced. I don't want to start a family with the wrong person. I don't want to, stay in a career that makes me miserable. I don't want to buy a house just because I'm supposed to and the house is like horrible. Like, whatever it is, it's like, I think I've had to come to the conclusion that it's okay to take my time and like not be on this societal script that they like force down our throats, bro. Like, and it's like, it's frustrating too because you see how so many people around you subscribe to it. And it's actually scary. Like, I did not expect to see the wave of like, it's like once you're 30, everyone is like, okay, it's time. And you're like, wait, what? Like, And it's like, are you actually ready, or are you just following the script that society is telling you? Like, I think that's what gets me. It's not the fact that like maybe people are ahead of me. It just feels like everyone is following a script, and it's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to just like follow a script. I want to genuinely be ready for any of these huge milestones in my life. I don't want to feel peer pressured. I don't want to feel societally pressured. And it's really hard out there. Like, I think, especially being a single woman, everywhere I go now, being in my 30s, like everyone is partnered, everyone is starting to have families. Not everyone, like I feel like I still do have like a really solid crew of friends who like are in the same boat as me, but it's like it is hard when you're in those certain friendship groups and you're like the only single one, or you're the only one who's not married, and like you're sitting there like doubting your life choices. You're like, "Oh my god, is something wrong with me? Like, is it going to be weird when I like pop out a kid at 37?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just think about how people are judging you and how you're not where your friends are and how they start to live drastically different lives. Like, you know how many times I've been a freaking like bridesmaid, or I've like had to go to weddings alone, and it's like I happily celebrate my friends and their journeys and like where they are in life, but at the same time it does hit me that I'm not there yet, and like these are things that I do want, but it's not happening yet. And like I know it's going to happen, but it's just going to happen like maybe a little later. And it's like it's taken so much in me to not fall for the script and not like beat myself up because I'm not doing what a 31-year-old should be doing. I'm putting quotes because it's like it's all bullshit. It's not real, right? And I woke up one day and I was like, I'm actually cool. Like, I'm actually really happy with my life as it is. Like, genuinely. Like, I was like, I actually don't want a baby right now. I don't see myself being married right now. Like, that's a big commitment that I don't feel ready for. Do I want to have love in a relationship? Yeah. Do I want like certain things? Yeah. But it's like, I actually don't feel ready, and I have to trust the timing of my life. Like, when I look back on my life, every single thing that has ever, like, any blessing I've ever received has always come when I was 100% ready for it. Even if I didn't think I was ready for it, it did happen at the exact right timing. And so I always am like pushing myself. And for everyone watching, you really have to remind yourself that your timing is not dependent on what society expects. It's not dependent on what your friends are doing, what your family is pressuring you to do. You know, your freaking parents would be like, "Where are my grandbabies at? It's like, whoa, like, slow down." You know what I mean? Like, this is my life. And it's like, as long as you're happy with your life, don't feel pressure to like fit in and do what everyone else is doing. Like, I genuinely had to realize, I'm like, wait, Leeza, like, you're fine. Like, you actually really like your life the way it is. Like, your life is like really dope. And it's just crazy how just because you like go to these parties and you're the only one who's not doing all these things, or like you might not have the super cool job yet, or maybe you're still, you know, you're going back to school for the second, third, fourth time, whatever it is, it's okay. Like, your journey is your own. And as long as you are happy with it and you're making the right choice for yourself, that is literally all that matters. So I do want to provide some tips that I wrote in my Substack of like how I was able to get more comfortable being on this journey. I think number one is that I've realized that I need to surround myself with people who are also like me, like people who are in the same kind of aspect of life that I am in. Like, when you think about Sex and the City and like Carrie Bradshaw, she was like 32 when that show started. You know what I mean? And it's like, those are women who were actively living in the city and dating, and like they weren't settled down in their, you know, early to mid 30s. Like, they were out, they were having fun. And like that is kind of the lifestyle that I'm living right now. And those are like, that's the examples that I need to see. And those are the type of women I need to be around. Me being around women who are, you know, starting families and really entering that chapter of life is not going to make me feel good about myself. I'm not saying I can't be, you know, I have plenty of friends who are married and have children and all these things. And I'm not saying that I can't be their friend, but it's important in order for me to feel good about my life and where I am now, is to surround myself with other like-minded women and friends and just people, you know, that make me feel like normal and like a little less crazy. Number two is just really taking honest inventory of your life, right? What do you actually like about your life? What do you not like about your life? Where do you wish you were? And where do you actually feel like you're pretty content? And that's what I really did. Like, I realized, I'm like, wait, I'm actually not ready to be married. I'm not ready to be a mom. Like, I'm not, you know, ready to do these certain huge milestones, and I'm actually really content at the end of the day. Like when I'm alone with myself and with my thoughts, I'm actually really content with my life as it is. And so when you're really honest with yourself about that, it's easy to like clearly see that like, oh, you're just being influenced by society. You know what I mean? Like you're not actually like sad that you don't have a partner yet. It's just sort of like you just feel like you should. So that's something that really helped me, is that it's not that, you know, I necessarily want these things right now. It's just I feel the pressure. And when you take an honest look at that, it makes it a lot easier to be like, oh wait, no, I'm actually okay. Number 2 is acceptance. Number 3. I don't even know.
What number are we? I can't do math.
But no, number 3 is just like acceptance of your life path, which I've said a lot in this video already. It's just like, I'm 31 and this is what my life is. Like, period. Like, this is my life right now. And it's actually pretty chill. It's actually dope. Like, I like my life. It's cool. I'm actually really happy. And again, like just accepting, or like, even if you're not happy, like that's the thing. It's like, even if I wasn't happy, if I'm 31 and I'm not exactly where I want to be yet, it's like, that's also okay. But like, I just have to accept that this is what it is right now. And I do have the power to change it. But I can't beat myself up every day. I can't be upset that I'm not on the timeline that I thought I would be, because the more I feel like you accept your current circumstances, the easier it is to manifest what like you truly want. I'm going to make videos about all this stuff later, because I'm like, I need to make like a whole like manifestation self-concept series. Comment below if you want to see that, but I'm ready. And the last one is really just ownership. It's really like the most important step, like taking full ownership, like no shame in where you are in life, like no lying, no hiding. And I think when you're able to take full ownership of like where you are in your life, if you have a job that you're like embarrassed of and people ask you like, oh, what do you do for work? Like, don't lie and like say you have like this cool job, or like don't lie about all these things. Like just own it, like own where you are in life and be so confident in where your life is and the decisions you have made, because like that is going to make all the difference. If you are able to accept and own that like, this is my life and I'm writing the script, I'm the one who, you know, gets to decide what I want to do and the timing that I want to do it, that is going to make all the difference in the world. And you won't feel that pressure, because you're like, no, like I am cool. Like I want to wait. I want to wait to buy a home. I want to wait to, you know, pursue this career path. I want to wait to get married. Like once you own that, no one can tell you any different. No one can like push you into a new path. You're not going to feel ashamed. You're not going to feel embarrassed, because you're fine with your decisions, and that's all that counts. So to wrap this video up, I just feel like being in your 30s, we do not have to follow the script that society has made for us. We are able to live our own authentic lives and be happy with it. And as soon as we own where we're at in life and we own our timeline, we own our decisions, we own our choices, usually everyone around us will too. Like it really all starts with you. And it's actually really insane to think that we're all going to be doing things on the same timeline at the same exact like cadence and everything. Like we all want different things in life. We all want them at different times, and that's okay. And learning to really lean into that and accept it, to not feel any shame and embarrassment, is really going to make you so much happier. So again, thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are not behind. You're just not following the script, and that's okay. Please subscribe, check out my Substack, and I'll be back next week with another video. Hey, bye.